but there is such a thing as the Iron Butt Challenge. It's 1,000 miles in 24 hours. 4:30 a.m. Done about 160 kilometers, 100 miles. 11 hours to go. 7 hours, 38 minutes left. 813 kilometers, and I am just 4 hours away from the end. Welcome to another episode of Another Little Trip, and I am in a garage in near Washington DC, and just getting my bike ready to leave very early tomorrow morning, 2 a.m. to be precise, because I'm going to do quite a unique challenge, I suppose. I normally try and keep to 3-4 hours, sometimes 5, very occasionally 6 hours of driving in a day. But there is such a thing as the Iron Butt Challenge. The Iron Butt Challenge has lots of different challenges in it. There's hundreds of different varieties, but the core one is 1,000 miles, 1,600 kilometers in 24 hours, for which you need an iron butt. So this is a challenge. I stayed with someone, hi Sandra, who gave me a lot of advice on doing an iron butt. She has done 17 herself. I met her when doing bunker biker with her and her husband. And the best thing she said was leave really early in the morning, 2 a.m. ish, to get going, leave the city while there's no traffic, and yeah, get as many miles or kilometers done before it gets light in the morning. So just going to pack up the bike as much as I possibly can now, before I leave the Milburn's garage. Thank you, Milburn's. Oh, and oil the chain before I leave, and then it'll be go, go, go. Just after 2 a.m. and getting the bike out to go, go, go. So this is where the iron butt really starts, at a petrol station, because every time I buy petrol, I've got to get a receipt, take a photo with my odometer, and then record it on this app thing. So this is really where it starts. I had long planned to stay with friends in both Washington DC and with family in Kansas City, and when planning my iron butt route, fortuitously it worked out that it was just over 1,000 miles between the two cities. For your first iron butt, it's best to keep it simple. Stick on fast interstates for as long as you can. The first couple of hours of driving mostly involved wiggling through smaller roads until I reached I-70, the interstate that I'd be spending most of the drive on. It's 4:30 a.m. Done about 160 kilometers, 100 miles. 10th done. just another 900 miles, 1,440 kilometers. Yeah, the only thing of note so far is that it's really cold. It's 12 degrees Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit? 50-ish. So I've already put one extra jacket on, but I'm going to put another, get my warm gloves. Yeah, exciting. Passing through Pennsylvania, the sun slowly rose, but unfortunately the temperatures didn't, even as I entered Ohio and had another major stop. Another beautiful petrol station, gas station. I've got 11 hours to go, so it is now, what time is it? 9:40 in the morning. As you can see, it's a bright sunny day. Still a little bit cold. I put another layer on, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 layers on now. Ridiculous. So I've already driven 5 and a bit hours. 11 hours to go, so I guess I've done a third-ish. That seems like too much. 1,170 kilometers to go. Yeah, maybe I have done about a third. Wow, that's bad. I feel better suddenly. Feeling pretty good. I feel like if I lay down, then I could probably fall asleep quite quickly. But I've been fine on the bike when I'm driving. Been listening to some podcasts. Yeah, just got to keep going. Another beautiful petrol station, and I am more than halfway done. Looking at my Google Maps, 7 hours 38 minutes left, 813 kilometers. Oh, that's 500 miles. Yeah, due to get there at 10, but I've got an hour with the clock changing at some point, time zone changing, so I'll probably get there at 10. I need some breaks still, but for the next probably five blocks, hour and a half each. Sounds about right. Still feeling all right, a little bit, but doing all right. Yeah, my butt is not feeling very irony though. Of course I need to take breaks, but I think my breaks are too long. Sometimes they're over half an hour. The first couple were quick, and then like this one for example, it's been at least half an hour, and really I'm faffing. So I'll try and make the next few a little bit shorter. By this point, having left Maryland and passing through a part of Pennsylvania, I'd crossed the whole state of Ohio, Indiana, and then had entered Illinois. Another beautiful petrol station, and I am just 4 hours away from the end. Still not feeling sleepy, tired or anything, but two things. Usually my bum starts hurting after an hour and a quarter of driving. Now it starts hurting about 20 minutes after I've had a break. Not hurt, just sore. But my hands are the worst thing. My throttle hand is the worst. It feels sore just like now. Even my left hand's getting sore, which has never happened before. So maybe I need to relax a little bit more. But I think it might be too late for that now. I think it's just going to be sore for the last little bit. It seemed a large insect had decided to join me as I passed through Missouri. and Missouri meant this was the final stretch, the last state that I would be driving through. My destination was Liberty, just outside Kansas City, although I had only recently found out that Kansas City is mostly in Missouri rather than Kansas. This shows just how exciting quite a lot of the drive was. Passing big trucks on very, very straight interstate. Although this way of completing an iron butt is probably the easiest because you can keep sustained high speeds for long periods, it's certainly not the most beautiful or fun route that you can take. And now really on the final stretch, in terms of tiredness, I was mostly feeling fine. It's just my body that was starting to struggle. Now all I had to do was take my final fuel receipt, photograph it and log it on the app, and I was done. The hilariousness of my final stop of my 1,000 miles in less than 24 hours being at a gas station called Quick Trip. Yeah, not much. I have just done 1,731 kilometers, which is just over 1,000 miles in 21 hours and 5 minutes. I feel good. I think I'll feel better about it tomorrow morning after some sleep and after resting my body. No, I do feel good. Crazy. I don't think I'll be doing this again though. Feels good to have done it. My iron butt certificate, but hard work. And now it's just a really short drive, 5 minutes, to a cousin who lives here just outside Kansas City, and I'm really looking forward to seeing a friendly face and having a rest. And it really was exactly that. Such a good feeling to see Ezra welcoming me into his home, and I had a very long sleep that night.
Hi.
Hey, Henry.
So now the hood,
Yeah.
you kind of have to tuck your head into it.
Well, it looks like I've hit the